Emily used to spend $5 every day on fancy coffee. One day, she tried making her own cold brew at home. That small change didn't just save her money, it changed the way she looked at spending. Now, she feels more in control, less stressed, and even a little proud. Frugal living isn't about being cheap anymore. It's not about clipping coupons or saying no to everything fun. Today, being frugal means being smart. It means spending with purpose, choosing quality over quantity, and making your money work for you. In the past, people had to be frugal because of tough times like during the Great Depression. But in 2025, more people are choosing frugality, even if they don't have to.
Why?
Because they want freedom, peace of mind, and a life with less pressure. Let's explore 7 fresh, modern habits that frugal people use today, and how you can too. Habit 1. They outsmart impulse culture by micro-delaying. Daniel, a 29-year-old living in Berlin, used to buy things online the moment he felt like it: new shoes, headphones, random tech gadgets. But he often felt regret later. Now, he uses a smart trick called micro-delaying. When he wants to buy something, he waits 72 hours before making a decision. This small pause gives his brain time to calm down. Most people buy on impulse because of excitement. That excitement releases a feel-good chemical in the brain called dopamine. But it fades fast, and regret often follows. Micro-delaying gives your brain time to think clearly. Studies show people who wait at least 24 to 72 hours before buying something feel more confident and less stressed. They also save more money every month. Here's a tip. When you see something you want, don't buy it right away. Add it to a thinking list in your phone. After 3 days, ask yourself, do I still want this? Do I really need it? Even better, install a browser extension that blocks shopping websites during your weak hours, like late at night. Frugal people know one simple delay can save hundreds over time. Habit 2. They treat time like currency. Lila is a single mom in Melbourne. She runs a small Etsy shop from home. Every time she wants to buy something like a new dress or takeout, she doesn't look at the price tag first. She asks, how many hours of my life is this worth? This is how frugal people think. They know that money isn't just numbers. It's time, energy, and effort. If you earn $20 an hour, then a $100 pair of shoes really costs you 5 hours of your life, not just $100. This idea comes from a classic money book called Your Money or Your Life, and now it's popular again, especially with people who want more freedom and less stress. Want to try it? First, figure out how much you really earn per hour after taxes and work costs, like gas or childcare. Then ask yourself, is this item worth that much of my time? There's even an app called Real Wage Calc that helps you do the math quickly. Many frugal people use it before they shop online or go out. When you start to see money as time, you'll think twice and spend smarter. Habit 3. They gamify their savings goals. Min Jae, a 25-year-old living in Seoul, used to struggle with saving money. Saving felt boring and hard. But everything changed when he downloaded an app called SavePal, an app that turns saving money into a fun game. Every time Min Jae skips takeout or makes coffee at home, the app gives him points and rewards. He can track his progress, unlock badges, and even compete with friends. It feels more like a video game than a budget plan. Frugal people understand something important. Saving needs to feel exciting. If it's just rules and restrictions, most people quit. But if saving becomes a game, your brain enjoys it and wants to keep going. There are many apps that do this, like SavePal. Some let you set small challenges, like no spend weekend or save $5 every time I skip fast food. Want to try it without an app? Create a points system with friends. Give yourself 10 points every time you bring lunch from home. After 100 points, treat yourself to a free reward, like a park day or movie night. When saving becomes fun, it sticks. That's the power of gamifying your money goals. Habit 4. They reimagine luxury as personal autonomy. Eva, 33, lives in Portugal and works remotely as a writer. Last year, she sold her fancy car and bought a used hybrid. Some people thought she was downgrading, but Eva says it was the best decision she ever made.
Why?
Because now, she works fewer hours, takes long walks by the beach, and has more time for herself. For frugal people, luxury isn't about expensive things. It's about freedom. Freedom to rest, to choose your own schedule, and to live without stress. They don't care about showing off. They care about feeling peaceful and in control. In the past, luxury meant big houses, designer clothes, and five-star hotels. Today, more people are choosing small homes, quiet lives, and simple joys. A 2023 study by McKinsey showed that many young people now value time freedom more than material things. That's a big shift in how we think about success. Want to try this mindset? Make a list of what luxury means to you. Is it waking up late? Having a clean space? Reading on a quiet morning? Frugal people don't need to spend more. They just focus on what matters most, and often, that's time, not stuff. Habit 5. They turn zero-spend days into social rituals. Every Sunday in Vancouver, a group of friends meets up for what they call $0 day adventures. They go hiking, visit free museums, or have potlucks at someone's house. They laugh, share stories, and most importantly, they spend nothing. Frugal people don't just save money quietly. They often turn it into a fun, social habit. Instead of shopping or eating out, they plan free activities with friends or family. A zero-spend day means no buying anything, no coffee, no snacks, no online shopping. It helps your wallet rest and gives you a break from always thinking about spending. And when you do it with others, it feels like a small celebration, not a sacrifice. This idea has become more popular in recent years, especially on social media. People share their no-spend challenges online, turning it into a fun trend. Want to try it? Pick one day a week where you don't spend a single cent and invite a friend to join you. Go for a walk, play board games, cook together, or just enjoy quiet time. Over time, these small, free moments can feel richer than anything money can buy. Habit 6. They hack subscription culture with rotation stacking. Carlos, a 37-year-old dad in Madrid, used to pay for 5 different streaming services: Netflix, Disney+, Spotify, HBO, and more. But he noticed something strange. His family was only using 1 or 2 each month. Now, Carlos uses a trick called rotation stacking. Instead of keeping all the subscriptions at once, he only pays for 1 or 2 per month, then switches the next month. For example, in August they watch Netflix, in September they switch to Disney+, and so on. This habit saves him hundreds of dollars each year. Frugal people know that you don't have to give things up, you just use them smarter. Rotation stacking keeps entertainment fun and fresh. It also makes you more excited when a new month starts. This habit isn't just for streaming. You can rotate music apps, fitness programs, or even meal delivery services. Want help? Try apps like Rocket Money or Trim. They show all your subscriptions and help you cancel or pause them easily. Frugal people understand this. You don't have to say no to everything. You just need better timing. And rotating what you pay for can give you more joy with less cost. Habit 7. They design inconvenience systems to protect their budget. Hannah, a 30-year-old in Tokyo, found herself spending too much money online, especially at night. To stop this habit, she created a simple rule. She has to move money into her spending account manually before buying anything over $100. It may sound annoying, but that's the point. Frugal people often make spending a little harder on purpose. They create what's called an inconvenience system, small steps that slow down spending and give them time to think. Why does this work? Our brains love easy things. That's why one-click buy on shopping apps is so tempting. But when something takes effort, like logging in, moving money, or entering a password, it gives us a moment to pause. Unlink your credit card from shopping apps. Delete shopping apps from your phone. Use a prepaid debit card with a set limit. Keep savings in a separate online bank you can't access instantly. Frugal people don't rely on willpower. They build smart systems that help them stay in control. The trick is simple. If spending money is too easy, make it harder. A little delay can protect your budget and give your future self more peace. Frugal living today is more than saving money. It's a quiet form of freedom. It's about saying no to stress, debt, and pressure to keep up with others. It's about choosing what really matters to you. The habits we shared aren't just money tricks. They're tools for living with more peace, more time, and more joy. Frugal people aren't poor or boring. They're often the most creative and confident people in the room. They don't need to show off. They don't need the newest things. They've figured out something powerful. Less can truly be more. In the end, modern frugality isn't about lack. It's about living smarter, freer, and better on your own terms. Want to learn how real people are building quiet wealth and achieving financial success? Then watch this video next. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to see more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.